I didn't see that. It's me, Thomas Edward, also known as T. And you found me in the back of the red 318 IS Coupe. February cold day. Well, it's not too cold, but it's okay. And I've just spinning the camera. I've just adjusted the driver's window because ever since we fixed it a long time ago, it's never been right. So I've just adjusted it, and now the window can go right down to the bottom of the door and come back up, where originally it'd get lost in the door and you'd never find it again. So I'll just spin you around and show you that. Over there, where's my finger? There, where my finger is, there's a bar. It's a runner what the window runs down, and at the bottom there's 2 Allen key bolts. And I looked underneath and saw where they'd moved from where they originally were, so I put them back to where they originally were, and it's sorted. Because when we put it back together, we sort of banged it back together and didn't really think anything about it until it didn't quite go down the bottom of the door again, and that's what the problem was. So I'm on to back now. I'm getting it ready for show season, and just keep doing jobs because it just keeps it ticking over. Then you're not stuck with a load of jobs in summer when you want to be doing something else. So in the back here, this in front of me is a bolster. Now these have actually been a very long time in finding these. These are a leather bolster. What go here? Let's see the other one over there. Now the ones we had before were plastic on the back with a plastic clip here. It did have a metal clip here, but it was plastic here. That was more the important bit, this plastic bit. It never fitted. Now this is an early car, and they should have foam ones with these metal clips like this. So we found these. We bought a job lot to find these, to get these, and also we're doing a few other jobs. We've actually found some decent, better door cards what fit better. What's a win? What's a bonus? So today I'm not going to do door cards. I thought I'd just show you what I'm doing anyway, but I might do back door cards today, and I'll do these bolsters. But to do these bolsters, these middle seats have got to come out, so I can clip them in and slide them in at the bottom down there, and then I can put these back, and also I can get to door cards as well. So I'll do that first. Door cards will be done first, bolsters, and obviously all this will come out to do that job. And that's it. And the car's sort of under its car cover. It was quite funny really. I took the cover up to get in and do the door, to just the window, and put the cover on the roof, and only sort of half uncover it. Went back in, get something, came out, and the car was like completely red, and the cover had disappeared the other side of the car. So the car was like, oh good, I'm out, and get the cover off me, let's go. But I was like, no, it's not quite yet, we're just doing a bit of interior work first. So there you go. I'll update you. Maybe I've got a few more things off the out the back here, and show you what it's like with TE. So these are the 2 back leather seats that I've pushed in the boot here. Now they're really easy fastened in. They sit in a slot here where my fingers are pointing on both sides, and then in the middle there's this little metal bracket. And all you do is you flick this metal cap back, and these 2 little arms here, you can see, move backwards and forwards, and you push them right back, and the seats pop out. Really cleverly done. And the thing is, I haven't took rear seats out like this for maybe 8 years, but it just came back to me. I was like, yep, I know, I remember how to do this. And it comes out. Now, spin round, I'm on to removing rubber here and removing this door card. Now this door card isn't snapped in properly like it should be. It never has been. That's what I'm saying. That's why we've got new door cards, because they're better fitting than these door cards are. So we've done good things. Well, we found good things. So this will come out, and then I'll show you what it's like when this is what it's like when it's pulled out. Now this bit should be attached to the door card, but they always come off. So I've got to pop that out and put it with the door card. Now it's all got like sound deadening in it. And we're going to peel this back, and we're going to put some lano guard in the back of these, because this car has all been sealed and all the sills have been done, but like inside the doors haven't. So we're going to put lano guard in the front doors and in the back here above the wings, and that they have been done. I think they're probably quite tight behind there, but we'll open it up and put some more in. It's always good to keep your car rust free and sealed. So that's what I'm going to do next. So I'm just going to pull that. I'm not going to lano guard it today, because we've got to buy the lano guard, and these door cards can come out easily again anyway, so I'm not too fussed. All door cards can come out easy. I'm just going to get it done because I want to get something positive done. So that's what I'm doing. So this is what it's like with the door card off. There's this inspection, there's this sound deadening. I've just had a pair behind it, and there's an inspection plate here. This is actually an inspection plate what later date, very last E36s, mainly M3s and 328 Sport. It's got an airbag in here, like a rear airbag. And then down here at the bottom, down here, there's two little bungs, little inspection bungs, so we can squirt in behind with that. Now this is very fragile, this stone. As you can see, it's ripping there. We either get a new set of them, or we could put some dodo matting in here as a equivalent, a newer way of doing it. We'll maybe try and find a set of these from somewhere. There's always someone got a set breaking a coupe. So yeah, there you go. And I'm going to start putting a door card in, and then a bolster, and then do it all sides. So I've got some lighting here so you can see. Now this is the new card in. Really good fit, clipped in all well, because the actual fixings are actually attached to the door card in this one, like the other one wasn't, so it's gone in really well. You can see it's actually a more luxe door card. It's got more padding on it. What is period, but not quite. It's just you're always going to struggle with getting door cards for early cars. It's just you've just got to get what you can get, really, and these came up locally, so we just got them, and they fit better, and that's the main thing, you know. It looks period, and it looks, and it'd be nice for long journeys when we do some holidays in it. Hopefully this year there's some TE adventures, so I'd mainly be in back, mum in front, and cameraman. Nice plush padding. You'll see these door cards quite a lot with sports seats. It's sort of a common thing with sports seats, but you do see them with SE seats, so it's no massively out of period spec, really. It's quite nice, really, but they need a bit of they've been in storage for a long time. They need a bit of feeding, a bit of leather, a bit of hide food, what people in hide eat, to make it nice. And then I'm going to put this bolster in now. There you go, a proper bolster in, a foam bolster what will fit a nice early car. This plastic clip down here, you've got to sort of pry it out a bit so you can get the bolster down the back of it. And then there's a metal clip here what you slide down onto, and then at the top there's a clip behind there what you bang into, and it's on. Look, it's solid on. I just think we've had bolsters in for years that have never fitted right, and now for the first time in a long time the bolsters are in, and they're not going to come out that ease like they used to do, and nice and flush. Bolster, new door card. Bolster, new door card. New bolster, new door card, used to say. And then all the seats are staying in because the seats are meant in the SE. And we're good. There you go, some headrests up there, and my new Audi work light. What's a treat? 15 quid. Bargain. Do the other side now, passenger side. This is the other side, much the same. I'll show you this thing actually. Now this is the top part of the door card, what should be part of the door card. What clips on there, holds it on. They've never been clipped on, we've never really stuck them on, they've just sort of been placed in because we always thought we'll find a better set one day, and we have. So that's all out. The inspection pan doesn't need to come out till we lano guard it. I was just doing it on the other side to look what it was like behind. So I'll pretty much get another door card in, get the bolster in, and then get the seats back in, and then the back will be done, and then it's move on to the front. But we might wait on the front till the lano guard comes. I might take this one off and put it on, I don't know. I might leave it actually today and just have the backs done. That's that side complete, door card in, bolster in. That took a bit of hardball work from the other side, but it's in. All good. Now I'm going to put both back seats back in on the clip, slide them in there in the hole, put them in the clip, and then put the cover over the bracket here, and then to go back in. And there you go. So there you go, that's them all back in, that side done. This side, both back seats back in. Excuse that wire there, that's a greenhouse heater to keep the interior dry for the winter with the cover on. Very effective way, quite a lot of people do it actually. So that runs through and comes out the boot. So there you go, they're all back in. I might take the driver's one out, might take the passenger one, door card out, because we can sell that set on then and and then it's ready for the 2 front doors to be lano guarded and then the new cards to be put in, so I might do that. That's the backs in ready to go for this summer. Maybe briefly come out for a bit of lano guard. So this is the passenger door card. You can see it's actually delaminated. It's coming apart here and here. Now to take one of these off, all you got to do is take that surround off. On the rear, underneath the handle, these 2 caps, take them off, and there's 2 torques underneath there, like T25s, I think they are T30s. And then we've actually, have we done it on both sides? No, we haven't. Here, there's a screw. Now that's our mods, because they kept coming off the top because there's such a bad fitting card these are compared to the new ones we got. So we've got to take that off. And a lot of people do that. That's not just us, quite a lot of people do that all over the place. That's where we got the idea from. So I'm going to pull it off and then I'll show you what's different on the back of these, and what's quite interesting, what I've told you about in a previous video on this car. And please excuse these things, what I go into. I'm going to take these off and get rid of these and get some original ones put in. So that's the door card off. Just got the vapor shield on at the moment. I might leave it on for now before we do the lano guards. But what I wanted to show you is, I'll show you on the other one because this vapor shield's off the other one. I'll just get the torch and show you over here. So see where window motor is there? See how big it is? All your early cars have that. It's a 6-volt motor with a transformer on, making it into 12 volt. Later they completely changed it and just put 12 volt motors in. I don't know why they did it. I think it was something to do with the door drop system. They couldn't work it out, so they did 6-volt motors, I think. I had no idea. It's probably someone will tell me what they were actually for. But that's the rarity on a very early E36 Coupe, is the 6-volt window motors. There you go. And there's slight differences as well. Other differences, tweeters differences in the speakers, and also bits of trim are different, but that's about it on the door cards. Or doors, I should say. So we just put some lano seal in there in the bottom of the door so it doesn't go off, because the bottom of these doors in the corner, especially in the corner down there, can rust. So we put that in. Now I've got to put my weather shield on, and then we can put the new door card on. It's here. I put some new clips on. It's not on this end. On this end here, it's got new clips on. So I'm going to put this on. Right, so I put my vapor shield on. Now we've put vapor shields on the past with buckle tape that sticks it on, but this door's always been the problem with this window, what hopefully I fix, touch wood. So we'll just leave it on loose. It sort of gets holded on with the door pole, and sort of everything sort of holds it on, and then hopefully the door card will push onto it. Now these are some new door cards that I said the other day when I was doing the backs. Now I have to say that, oh yeah, we've put lano guard. I've actually done a bit of B-roll and actually said lano clear's gone in the back of the doors to keep the rust out, so we've done a bit of that. We've got to do it on the other side as well. Now this car's actually had 3 sets of door cards since we had it, and I should say it actually doesn't really have a leather interior originally. It should be cloth, but we had a really good chance of getting a really nice leather interior at the time when our cloth interior was a bit knackered. So it's had leather door cards off another IS we had, what never really fitted, and it was off a 95, and they never really fitted. Now these were off a even later car, 97, but you seen when we test fitted them the other week, they seemed to slightly fit better. So we're going to go with these, and they're also a bit more luxury because they're sports door cards, and they look pretty good with the interior. So they just need a bit of feeding with hide food, where people in hide eat that, and a bit of dye in it in places. But I'm hopefully going to try and bang it on now and see if it will go on, and that goes through that hole there, the door lock thing, and this clips onto the door mirrors. Now there should be these tweeters here have got a plug. Now ours is an early car, they have spade connectors, and our friend Chris has got some, or he's going to post up to us, so this will have to come back off at some point to briefly put some speakers on, and you unscrew that and they come out. This being an early one, it's got one tweeter, where the later cars had the more expensive sound systems had a twin tweeter setup on them. That was much later on in the E36 process, but it's just got the single one. Well, let's see if it will go on. I had to stop filming there because the cameraman had to stand behind the door, hold the top of the go-kart, I banged it on. But the thing is, the weather shield, he didn't like the weather shield. We always used to have problems with weather shields. And technically early cars never had these. We put them in because you could feel the draft through the door, and we never wanted water getting in on the cars. But technically early cars never had these. We just got some, we thought, oh, we'll put them on. And for a time it did work. We did manage to make it sort of fit. I just said to the cameraman, let's take this off and see if it can go on without. And it has, look. This isn't screwed in or anything, and it's tight all the way around the top. That's not coming off, and that's the best fitting door card that we've had on this car since it had its first set of door cards on 10 years ago. So it's we should be alright. Get the 2 screws in and hopefully get that surrounding there, and it should be really, really tight in here. Look how tight it is down here. I've never had one that tight a fitting. It's always been quite wide and always slightly falling off. So it should be, I think we've done Gad's work here, with Gad's work. You know, when someone covers for Steve Gadd's doing Gad's work. So that's what we've done there. So I'll get screwed in. I'll put 2 screws after we make my torques. Put the 2 screws under here and try and get the surrounding. That's the only other thing on these door cards that's a pain, is putting that surround on. They never go on the way they came off. So it's quite a tough one to put them on. And also test the mirrors work with this switch, because this is a switch off this door card and not our other door card, but we know what works. So I've got to test that. So there you go. I think we'll get on. But we're just talking the cameraman. We're just thinking this is going to come off again for some original tweeters with spade connectors, what we need. And we might actually make some of our own weather shields on the back with some paraffin sheeting, what we've done on MGZRs, and just fill the holes up just to stop a bit of moisture getting through and stop the draft, because they do get drafty, you feel the draft through. So there you go, that's a T, and I'm going to move on to the other side. But I'm going to just screw in here 2 torques, and what you saw me do the other day when we took the old one off, and try and put this on. So there you go. Right, so we've got the other door card on. Now this one, the difference with this one compared to the driver's one is we'll try to pull vapour shield off, so I'll take them off and we'll flog them on. But this one, because we put bottle tape on it, it actually stuck sort of well, we couldn't get it off. So we sort of peeled it back, put the Lano seal in the back of the car, like we did with the other ones, so it protects the inside of the door. But then we just stuck the vapour shield back on the new sort of bottle tape, and I was like, let's run with it and see it goes on, and it did. This one clipped on. But to be honest, this door has always been good. Even with the last door card, this side always fitted really well. The drivers didn't. The only difference with the drivers I can see, what makes it look proud, is it's got the electric window mirror switch on it, cabled on the back of them. It must make it slightly proud, but I don't know. That door's always been a problem. But this has gone on. It's really tight. So now we've got a full sports door cards back and front, and some brand new rear lumbers what fit perfectly as well. And even these surrounds for the pull handle, they've never ever gone on. They always have problems with them. We always wondered what to do with them. But these door cards, they go on like superb, really tight fit. So they're all round better door cards, and it's well worth buying them to make them fit, you know, because otherwise we're sort of scratching our heads what to do with the old ones, because it was such a pain, and we've been living with them for nearly 10 years, and now I think we're all right. You just need, like I say, a good feed and a bit of a dye. The front ones, the back ones are mint, but these just need a bit of a dye and a feed, and they'll come up really nice. So when you see it in the shows in the summer, these should look like top notch with TA. So there you go. If you've enjoyed today's video on the red coupe, putting sports door cards in what fit a lot better than the original ones. Now firstly, before I actually end this video, I should say tune in for the next E36 video, because I've I don't know if you can see, I've a bit of a sneak peek there. I've bought a bit of an interior for Olivia, the 316 saloon. A bit of quite a nice interior actually, what you'll see in the video hopefully. Well anyway, so if you enjoyed today's video on the red coupe with the leather door cards and putting those rear lumbers in and everything, doing a bit of lano guard, make sure you give us a like and subscribe below, and a comment, always comment, and remember to click that big bell. Ding!